When I very first started, it was just to have employment, just to have a job. But I did feel that I could make a success in business. I'm very driven and I had ambition at the time. I wanted to be more than what I was at that time. I just felt I had to do something different. I was pleased with the growth the business had, and we had quite a decent turnover. That was quite good. But it just felt like I was fighting a battle every single day, and I think I knew that something had to change for it to really take off.
When I first met Paul, he was working hard, long hours. It was a good business, but I think Paul realised it had got potential to be great. When we sat down and looked through the numbers for the first time, it became apparent Paul was probably one of the lowest paid members of the team at Progress. So it was very much the fact he'd built himself a job. He'd built himself a good job, which generated an income. But I think at the point I met Paul, he realised that he needed some external support to help him realise the potential of the business.
I'm a numbers sort of person. I like numbers to make sense to me, and I like to use numbers to make decisions. But perhaps I didn't know how to formulate the numbers and I didn't know how to quantify it. So it was making business a science, or for me, putting tangible, structured numbers and figures and reasoning behind business decisions. And that for me was a big turning point for me. We started measuring really very accurately and very methodically the inquiries that came into us, and worked out what marketing was working, what perhaps wasn't working as well as it should. And all of a sudden, it opened a new world of opportunity in terms of how we would market the business. And that, like I say, from that day forward, we really did move up a gear, without a doubt. The company gathered pace in terms of the work that was coming in. It's no coincidence that the turnover significantly increased the same year that I started working with Mark and with ActionCOACH. So,
seeing the way Paul had changed from just being a client that was taking on the learning and enjoying the learning, to him then suddenly applying it to great effect in the business, and seeing the changes that was having on the business. There's other businesses that Paul can get involved with, and we're at an exciting stage at the moment where the business is going to be growing at quite a pace.
All of a sudden I've got a whole wealth of experience and knowledge. My brain's like a sponge and trying to get in as much information as possible, because that's what you need to do to move a business forward. And Mark's opened my eyes to that way of working and that way of running a business, and I believe it works, and it certainly works for me.